Okay. Alright guys, so we have Dayne van Kempen from Queensland and Nathan McMahon from WA. We also have Travis Martin against Nick Pilat. It should be a great match. We had Travis with the break already.
Hello everyone, I'm joining you as well. This is Anglesei here. Oh, is it on something? Alright.
And we have DVK from Queensland stepping up for the first break. Massive break there by DVK.
Thought I'd join the commentary box as well. This is Anglesei here. Got Dayne van Kempen and Nathan McMahon playing on the left-hand side table. For those that don't know much about Dayne, he's very, very aggressive, and Nathan's just a solid all-round player.
We're actually lucky enough the other day to see Dayne with one of his master breaks, and he actually potted 7 balls off the break.
Yeah, right. Not bad.
7 balls.
So he can break well and he can pot well, so he's a dangerous player, that's for sure. He did well in the stats, and he's obviously doing pretty well in the singles as well. And he's on and out here. He pretty much goes for it every single time. Doesn't really matter where the balls are, he'll just give it a crack. So he'll definitely be going for this one.
I think he might have wanted a tiny little kiss there on the red on the rail just to pull it out a little bit.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been bad. It's still not too bad though.
He may have another go at it here.
Yeah, I think he might just try and land the white on the cushion. Oh no, he's giving it another go. I think if he just left the white on the cushion there, he could have just rolled the red in. Maybe screwed back a little bit, but now he's got a lot of angle.
Oh, and Chuka's got a horrible kiss there off the yellow and not left himself on his other red. I think he may have a little edge on it, but not what he would be wanting.
Yeah, it's not looking good for him at the moment.
Come on, Matt. Come on, Matt. Come on. Pilat versus Travis.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Now we have Nick coming to the table for his first visit of the match.
Yeah, it'll be
Nathan's played a great opening pot there. He's got himself well amongst these yellows and he's on and out.
Yeah, I don't know if that yellow...
I think the bottom yellow passes.
Yeah, so...
I don't think he would have dribbled that in if the yellow didn't go.
Yeah, so you'll take that one and then maybe the one near the black spot into the centre next, and then roll the right one into the centre pocket and then get the black.
I think it was a very interesting choice from Dayne as well to pot all those yellows off the break then go reds.
Yeah, okay, I didn't actually see the break, so I wasn't sure.
He potted 3 yellows off the break and went reds, so...
Yeah, okay. Maybe the yellows just weren't in a good spot.
He just wasn't feeling them.
Yeah. Nathan hasn't really landed too good there. I think he wanted to be a bit more to the right of the right-hand side of the table there. So now he's going to have to screw this one in. It's a bit hard to, hit these in with pace down the centre, and that's exactly what I thought might happen.
And Nick's played a bit of a containing shot there, tried to kill the red on the other table.
Oh yeah, not bad, not bad.
Let's see what Chuka can pull off here. It's not a... Oh...
Yeah, it's landed not well at all.
That's
so
a pretty harsh result there.
Yeah, Nick will be trying to, extract some of these yellows out and get the snooker as well. And then hopefully he'll be able to get a ball in hand and go game from there.
Now we have Dayne back to the table, and I think Dayne will be looking to punish from this position.
Definitely. And that's a very, very, very nice shot.
That is a very nice shot there from Dayne.
Couldn't ask for it to go any better than that. So just a small screw back here and a few tap-ins after that. Yeah, and Nick's obviously done exactly what I've said, just extract some of the yellows there and leave a very hard snooker. It's going to be, I think he's going to have to come off at least 2 rails here. Not a bad effort, but it was always going to be hard. And there you go, Dayne's 1-0 up now.
Both players had a couple opportunities there in the first frame, so they'll be looking to warm into this one.
Yeah, definitely.
And here we go, Nick's got a free shot, so this is the crucial one in Blackball, is using your free shot wisely.
Yeah, it's there's pretty much no point. Dayne is 1-0 up. Yeah, there's pretty much no point when you have a free ball. There's not much point potting your own ball. You might as well just find your dead balls wherever they are and just knock them into the open. And that's exactly what he's done. And now he's got a nice easy out. So touch wood, but I think he should be going out here.
And Nathan's broken and dumped the white, screwed straight into the middle pocket.
Yeah, and that's even more crucial in a black ball. You don't want to be sinking the white. It's already bad in 2-shot, but when you sink the white in black ball, you get a free shot, so you can do a lot with that.
What do you reckon Dayne's looking at here, Luke?
I would say probably reds.
Oh,
As I say that,
yeah.
he's putting the white down for the yellow.
I was actually going to say I thought the reds had a bit better lie there as well, but Dayne's going to prove us wrong, obviously.
Yeah, I think they're both really good actually, but yeah.
It's moving around across the sound to, I think the best way to do it is just to go straight out of lines with those things. And just keep it away, slightly away from the so you don't breathe.
Alright, cool.
There's any movement of that cable here, it makes those sounds.
So Dayne has potted a yellow.
That actually doesn't mean he is yellows though. He still needs to pot another now because that was just a free shot, a free ball. So you can do anything with that first shot. But yeah, he's obviously decided he's just going to pot a yellow now straight away, get it out of the way. You know, some people would have tried to kill another red while he and set himself up for the yellow, and then it's just an easier out because you got one less easy ball for your opponent if you do miss.
And I think Dayne's gone straight for his problem ball here on the rail, trying to get rid of that early.
Yeah.
I don't actually know what he's going to... Maybe just done it in. These tables are very hard to pump him down the rail, so...
Yeah, just have to roll for it. Oh, he's hit it pretty hard. He's done well there.
He's played that one really well.
Shot on the yellow into the centre now. It's still not an easy out. I think I'm still looking at reds going, they look a bit better, but you know, he's out there. I'm out of the singles, so he probably knows a bit more than me.
Oh, he's dropped that one in nicely. It's a good shot there by Dayne. He's just controlling this nicely.
Yeah, definitely. So this is the key shot now. He's obviously taking the or he should be taking the yellow down the bottom. Pretty sure he could actually take the yellow to the top left. He's dead straight on it. But just depends what he wants to do.
Go top left with a bit of top there to get your other yellow beside the black? Or are you happy to just drop this one in, take the one to the pocket?
Yeah, he might as well go top.
He's going top.
That's a good shot.
Has he run far enough?
It's
a bit hard for us to see on this angle.
I can't really tell from the camera angles, to be honest.
We'll soon see. He's not going to waste any time. If he's on it, he will be down on that shot pretty quickly.
Yeah. Well, if he is on it, it's nice. It's not too bad. Should be able to screw back.
Looking at his face, I don't think he is.
Yeah, well, he's looking at that one down the bottom right now, so I'm going to assume he can't take that left-hand yellow on.
I think his only option here is to drop this one and come back across table and maybe play that other yellow to the top right.
No, I think he wants to screw back and land exactly, or just a bit further back than what he wants, where he is right now. And that will actually do.
That was a good shot there.
I don't think he was trying to hit that red, but it definitely worked out all right. And now he's got a really easy out. And on the other table, we've got Nick, who's snookered. I haven't actually been following that game, but tried to do a bit of a baby swerve, but couldn't quite get there.
So now
Chuka's got a free ball. I mean, for this, you don't really need a free ball here. It's just a tap in.
So Dayne takes a 2-0 lead over Nathan.
And yeah, that's the other thing. I think this left-hand table here is going to be a very, very quick match. They're both, Dayne's very, very aggressive, and then Nathan, he's pretty aggressive as well. So I don't think this match will take long at all.
And I think if you're in Nathan's shoes now, you're just hoping to get a visit to the table so you can get yourself flowing, get your arms swinging through.
Yeah, definitely. He'll definitely be wanting this frame, because 3-0 is a long way back from there.
It's pretty harsh. I think he's had 3 visits to the table and he's 2-0. So.
Yeah, yep.
And Dayne's, I thought he might have had a bit of a kiss.
Yeah, so Dayne is 2-0 up.
And Travis is 1-0 up.
Yeah, wow, look at that.
Wow,
break.
that is
my God.
very, very harsh.
Oh my God.
That is harsh. You pot 4 yellows and get a kick in off.
That is very unlucky.
Thank you. So here we go. Nathan really with his first chance here to punish Dayne if he can.
Yep. Yep. That's a good shot by Chuka. Just getting his dead ball out of the way straight away, and then it's a nice easy clearance from there. Well, not exactly easy, but he should be able to get it.
That was a good use of his free shot.
Yeah, definitely. This is the key shot here. If he gets dead straight on one of these yellows, it should go game. He's not quite there, so
wasn't the best transition, but
so yeah. Now he's gonna have to if I were him, I'd just take it up to the top left. Oh, sorry, top right. But I don't.
Oh, he's played it with.
It's just with that shot, it's really, really hard to get position onto the next yellow, and look where he's landed.
And especially the pace on these tables, I don't ever think he was really holding for that other yellow there.
And there's just too many reds in the way, and the black as well to land on your yellow. So now he's in a bit of a world of hurt. He's going to have to pull off a huge shot here.
Nathan's played a nice shot there.
Wants to take the frame. Yeah, Nathan's done the right thing, taking reds here while the reds are over the pocket.
I think if you're Nathan, you're really wanting to run this rack now. He's put himself on the front foot in this frame.
I think it's going to be really. Oh, what a shot by Chuka.
Wow.
It's going to be a really hard frame to run from here, so I think he's just going to roll the red over the pocket. It's not too bad. I think he was hitting it. He hit it a bit harder with safety in mind.
Yep.
I think he wanted that white just behind the yellow, and then Dayne didn't really have much, and all of a sudden, once he gets back to the table, it's a nice easy out. So it was a smart shot. If the white ran another 2 centimetres, it would have been perfect. Now Chuka's got a tricky black, but definitely gettable. And he's lifted his head there.
Actually, wouldn't like to give Dayne the opportunity at the table, to be honest with you.
Yeah, one of the things with Dayne, because he is so aggressive, outs like this, this is a very tricky out, and I know his game well. I know he's going to go for it. A lot of players might, tap that yellow at the top at the top of the rail, they might tap it over the pocket.
Sit it in the bag and
Yeah,
play a
sit
bit
in the bag.
negative. But
Yeah, where the Reds are, but I'm 99% sure Dayne's just going to go for this out. That's what he just loves
he'll
doing.
drop this one in, try and pump this yellow in front of the red. He must have
Yeah.
a fair gap there.
Yeah, he'll just tap this one in.
There he goes.
The key ball is just really that one near the red down the bottom here. If you can get onto that, it's obviously looking pretty good for him, but also trying to get to the black as well afterwards is going to be a bit tricky. So
I
it'll be
think
interesting to see how
this
he
will
goes
be
here.
a big transition for him, this shot, to where he can leave the white.
Yeah, that's if he goes for it. Yeah, he's going for it. And yeah, and that's the thing.
That was
You know.
always going to be the problem.
Definitely. But that's just the way he plays. He loves to attack the game, and it's good. It's good to watch as well. But you know, it can kind of you know, may lose him a few frames here and there when he does those kinds of things.
Now I don't think he's going to be looking to play this
think that
just in the
goes.
bag.
Yeah.
Yep.
So gee, there
Here
you
he
go.
goes.
He's got a good angle too. So just tap it in and get the white to the right hand side of the table, and get the yellow. The yellow into the left hand bottom corner. And he's actually opened up that pocket for the black now as well. So it's actually a pretty big shot before. Oh, gee. That's actually the one I expected him to get the most.
Yeah, wow. Was not expecting that one. Just shows he is human.
Yeah, definitely. He didn't even land too well on it.
Now big opportunity here for Nathan. Still got a bit of work to do with these two reds up the top.
Yeah, he might as well go for him now while the red's blocking that pocket down the bottom.
Oh, and
what
he's
a
played
shot.
that nicely. He's played that well.
Yeah, he wouldn't want it that close to the rail there with the white, but
And I think
he's
he's
dead straight.
dead
as well,
straight.
So really,
He played a good pot but lost the white a little bit. So
I'm going to assume he's still going to go for it and just jack up and try and screw back to around the same spot with the white.
yep,
But
yep.
there is another option of just, tapping up this red and leaving it over the pocket. Just depends what he wants to do here. Depends how he's feeling. He's jacking up, so I think you do have to just attack the game sometimes. And
Yeah.
he's landed the white really well.
That was a
there.
good shot.
That's a really good shot. So he should be able to just come off, pop this red in, come off two rails, and get the black into the left-hand centre.
And I'm sure Nathan knows as well as anyone else, when you get those opportunities from DVK, you need to punish him.
Yeah.
And just as I say that, the commentator's curse has come
Yeah,
out.
that's
Sorry,
it.
Nathan, I will apologise for that one.
Nah, still obviously not too bad. He's got pretty lucky there, leaving the red over the hole. I don't think that yellow passes in between it.
I think what's up there, Ollie? Yeah,
Actually not sure of the results in the other quarters.
Jeremy, in the other seniors, or
Yeah, Ole and O'Malley, are you talking about the seniors?
Jeremy Maguire did win there, Ollie.
Oh, yes, of course.
And I think Mark Cottingham actually had a 4-1 lead over Azza from South Australia and went down 5-4. So that's a big result there.
Yeah. And as we were replying to these comments, Dayne's just made a pretty big out here. He's he's done well. And I mean, even though Nathan missed and left it hard, you just want to take them games just when you can, even if it's over. Even if the ball's covered the pocket, you'd rather just finish the game right there and then when you got the chance. Because especially against guys like Dayne, they can pretty much put out from anywhere, so you don't want to give them that option.
Here we go. Now it's up to Nathan. I think he's got to dig deep here.
Definitely.
Get a big break and get yourself on the front foot and show Dayne that he's here to play.
That's it. Nice master break here would be nice.
Wow. Oh, there it
There
goes.
you go.
I was going to say that could not be dry.
Yeah. That's a nice break too. So I think Yellow's at the balls here. He just needs to sink one. So I think he's only really on one.
I think those two reds on the side rail there are pretty ordinary. So if he can get a yellow,
so he really needs this pot. This is a very important pot here. There you go. He's got
That's
it and
a
he's
good
landed
one.
perfect. So another thing with Nathan, he likes to kill the opponent's balls whenever he gets a chance.
Yeah.
So
I think a little bump off this red would be perfect
yeah,
to kill that red
definitely.
on the rail.
That's it. I think that's what he.
Open the pocket up just in case he needs it for one of his other yellows.
Yeah, exactly right.
There we go. That's a good shot.
That's nice. I mean, you know, you'd back him from here to pot out, but you just want that safety in mind with the dead red or
And that's
whatever.
the difference there, I think, guys. Like, he could have potted that clean, but he's gone the option to give himself a bit of safety as well.
Oh, right, cheers. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, I got a coffee, mate. I'm good. Yeah, thank you. Nathan just played a nice little stop shot there. I think he's just going to drop this in.
Yeah, I think he's just off angle here. I don't think he could
Going
really,
away from the other yellows a touch.
I don't think he could really get the right angle he wanted, but
Can he stun?
Yeah, so he's just stunning it in. And this is the shot now. He's going to go for the one into the corner and just screw back, you know, a couple of inches.
It's a great shot.
It's a beautiful shot, and
It's a great shot.
really needed
That is a
frame.
great frame from Nathan here.
Yeah.
He's really shown Dayne that he's not here to mess around.
Definitely. And that's going to up his confidence as well. A nice master break.
Great out there, Nathan. Well played, buddy. Now Dayne certainly knows he's in for a hard time now.
Yeah, that's it.
Not going to get any easy frames here.
Yeah, exactly right. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I have to get someone to double check the score and Nick Pilat's game. I feel like we've missed one.
We're just going to double check the score in the second table, guys. We may have missed a frame. We've been concentrating on this first table because they're so aggressive. It's not going to take them long to run these frames.
Yeah. And I think Nick actually wanted
to sit that one in the bag, I think. I don't think he was really happy when that went in.
And Dayne's just going in off the break. This is a big opportunity for Nathan. You know, if he can run another rack here, that's just really put the pressure on. But yeah, we'll try and focus on the right-hand match for a second.
If you're Nick here, Luke, what do you like with skill shots? Are you that top left up there? Oh, I think he was trying to move it.
Yeah,
so I don't think.
I'm actually not the best at skill shots. I'm not used to this Blackball rules yet, but yeah, my singles match, I had a few opportunities to do skill shots. I completely forgot about the rule, and yeah, end up losing. So
I actually played one myself yesterday, a black onto a colour, and the black stunned and sat there on me, and I looked pretty silly at the time.
Yeah. That's it. Oh, Matt and what's the other guy's name?
Matty Gilmore and
Matt
Cotty.
Matt Gilmore and Mark Cottingham are 1-1 at the moment. Okay, so Nick's probably going to have to try and cover this pocket, and it's just going straight in again. Gee, I don't know what he's going for here because that yellow is still dead. Come on, mate.
I think that's actually, I don't know. It's a bit of a weird shot, that one, for me, Luke.
Yeah.
He played it a bit too hard to try and cover that bag, I think.
Yeah,
so
you're right there.
Obviously, he can see something we can't, so hopefully it'll come together for him.
Yeah, I'm going to be it'd be interesting to see what he does here.
He's trying to...
He's just going for it.
Oh, a little
that's
mini result there.
Nathan's 3-1, and I'm not sure about the score. I feel like it might be 1-1 with Travis and Nick.
Vince Lee and Jeremy is 2-0 to Vince.
Oh, okay.
We have Vince Lee from Queensland playing Jeremy Maguire at the moment, and it is 2-0 to Vince.
Okay.
Oh, that was a bit of a bad miss there. So Vince Lee, the Destroyer, and Jake himself said it this morning. He's the McCartney killer. He went through Jake 5-0 the other morning.
He's playing very, very well. I watched a bit of that match. Obviously Jake wasn't playing his best, but Vince still, no credit away from him. He played very well that match. And I was watching him in his singles match before that against one of the WA boys, and he wasn't really missing, so he's obviously in a bit of form. Now, Nick...
He's trying to dribble.
Okay, yep. So I think this was his plan all along. He's just tapping in. He's got that yellow in. I think he just wants to, play a skill shot or extract the yellow in some way. It's, pretty risky. I mean, if he doesn't get it, he's
be hoping for the white to
stuffed, and there you go. Oh, and
that is probably the worst possible result you could have had there.
Definitely.
Pretty harsh to be kicked off the other yellow, but
yeah,
when you play something with that much force, you always leave it a bit to chance, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Here we go. We got Dayne on another out here.
Oh,
that's a big shot. Runs forward off two. Dayne van Kempen.
Yeah. So yeah, nice little stun into the right-hand centre pocket, and he'd be perfect on the black there. And Travis Martin, Chuka they call him. He's looking good for the out here. I mean, he hasn't left the white perfect, but it really shouldn't be a problem.
He just wanted the rail to cue it off. Oh, and Dayne's played a nice little pot there.
There's some quick matches going on here.
I think Travis might be a bit angry. We were talking on how fast Dayne can play, and Travis has certainly picked it up a bit here.
I think it's a race.
Nice black there by Dayne.
So the WA boys have, stepped up, and they've trying
to fire up their boy here.
Yeah, that's it. Both boys aren't doing too well at the moment. And we got Matty Gilmore from WA as well on one of the other tables, and I'm sure the WA boys are cheering for him at the moment as well. That's probably what you can hear, if you can hear a few loud yells. Yes. For sure.
Now we got Nathan with the break, so I think Nathan will be looking for a big break here and to punish Dayne to get it back to a 4-2. We obviously saw what Nathan could do last time he had a big break, so he'll be looking to back it up.
Yeah, he really does need it now. The white's obviously not landed the best here, but he's got a nice easy opener.
Get back up. There we go.
These are all there. He just needs to...
He just needs to transition between them nicely.
I think the two trickiest ball was that red neck, like on the left-hand side of the table. Not the one near the pocket, but the one kind of in the middle. If he can sort out that one, he's pretty much out. And you want to do it pretty soon. You want to get your trouble balls out of the way as soon as you can. And you want to leave that one near the right-hand centre last, because it's a good ball to finish on to get onto the black. So you might even try and... You'll probably get the one nearest to the top left-hand pocket out of the way now, and that'll open up the other one.
We just had a small break on the first table. I think that's a Dayne Kempen special. When you're on the hill, you go buy a beer. So.
Is that how it works?
There we go. It's a nice break by Nathan. There's a few clustered balls, but he's still at the table, so he's going to be happy with that.
Yeah, and he'll be Oh, I can't see what's going on down the bottom left there. Is there a ball there? Oh, there is a
There
yellow
is a
there.
yellow there, yeah.
Yeah, you'd definitely be wanting yellows. There's a few dead reds there, so. Oh, and Nick's gone in off again.
Wow.
Hey, it's just. Yeah, that's it. Oh,
So
right, well,
Nathan's decided to
gone
go the
reds.
Reds. We haven't got many of these
Nah.
right yet, Luke, have we?
Definitely not. I think because it is such a clustered table, he's just looking to, do things
Run a
like
couple
that.
over the bags and take
And-
control of the frame.
Yeah, definitely. So he's already got one up there, obviously in the top right, and yeah, now he's got one up the top left as well. So he's got full control of that top end of the table.
He knows that Dayne's probably going to attack him hard here, and if Dayne does miss, well, then he's going to be in a perfect opportunity to make him pay. So
That's exactly right.
guys, and another good shot by Chuka. He's just running these racks at the moment. Who is he, hey? It's like he said, hey, Victoria is still here. Don't forget us.
That's it. Yeah, that's not a bad shot by Nathan. Just slowly developing all his dead balls there.
Was a smart shot. Trying to just control the frame.
And I know Dayne's aggressive, but
Wow.
oh,
Wow.
I wasn't watching that. But
That was
I
a
know Dayne's aggressive, but he's not that aggressive to be going out right now.
bit of
It's
a,
just-
yeah, the old chicken wing there from Chuka. Hey, is that where it comes from? Oh, he's over on the practice table now. I think JR's just told him how much of an idiot he was on that shot.
Gee.
You can always rely on JR to point things out to you like that, so.
And those ones hurt, like when you miss blacks you should be getting, and then your opponent takes the frame, it can hurt, and so Nick's really needs to punish here.
You'd have to say it was pretty unexpected the way he's been queuing him in the start of this
Yeah,
match.
definitely, he's
And
been playing really well. And there you go, there's Nathan's
a
just covered
smart
three.
shot. Smart shot by
He'll
Nathan.
be looking to cover the fourth, I'm sure, at some point. Might as well just cover them all.
He said to Dayne, I'm here to play, mate. If you're good enough, have a go.
Yeah, that's it. I think also he wants to tie Dayne up a little bit.
Oh, that is a massive shot there by Nick.
Just slow Dayne down. But yeah, on the other table, that was a really good shot by Nick. He's developed his dead red. I actually think this is
Oops.
going to be a long battle now.
Here
on
we
the
go.
left-hand
Dayne said,
side.
that's it. I'm shutting up shop as well. So be a big shot here from Nick. I think if he's looking to go out, he's got to make a good transition from his last red to that black up on the rail. So it'd be interesting to see how he goes about this.
Yeah, it's almost. Yeah, I'm not even sure how he's going to go about this, to be honest. He might be. Just tapping up, and I think he wanted that white behind the red
Behind
there.
the red, yep.
But to be honest, it's not bad. In a way, you don't want to leave your opponent a shot
In
on the
all,
black.
in
but
all honesty, on these tables, I'd rather leave them a straight punch down the rail than a double. I think it's a lot easier to double on these tables than punch down the rail.
oh, he's got it. Yeah,
Travis
sorry,
Martin.
that was actually a massive
Travis
shot.
Martin. He certainly kept a straight arm on that one. Oh, and the white ball. Oh. Could have been disastrous for
Yeah,
Dayne there if that
definitely.
white ball went in. That could have changed the match completely.
Yeah,
So he's got a
exactly
bit lucky
right.
there.
Oh,
Oh, that
what a
is a
shot by
cracking
Nathan.
shot, Nathan McMahon. That is massive.
amazing. And he's kept the red over the hole.
I think we can just sit here all day and watch these two play. This is a great match.
Definitely. Still got to get it, and that black is tricky. It's on the rail and another in off on the other table. But yeah, we'll stick to this match. Even if he gets this out, he's still got to get the black in.
What's the score? Trying to get some Listy's attention down the back to get some updates on scores, but
Matty Gilmore and Mark Cottingham is 2-all.
Hey, love. Tina.
Yeah, so Nathan's just decided I'm not even gonna try.
Alright, we're just going to run down the back. We're going to get an update on the score with Vince Lee and Jeremy Maguire. I think that'll be a cracking match too. It's a shame they're right down in the back corner and we can't really see that one, but
Alright, Nick Pilat's on another out here on yellows. Once again, they're all there. You just got to, work it out well. Just keep that white on a string.
ooh, he may have lost it a touch there, but he should still be alright.
There's actually many different ways to go about this one. I think he's going to leave these. I was going to say he's going to leave these 2 yellows down the bottom till last, but I didn't actually realise that this goes in the right corner. That's actually a really good shot, but he's off angle.
All right,
so that's fine. He can just tap it in and get the yellow up the top right.
Just an update. We have Vince Lee 3-1 up over Jeremy Maguire, which is a big effort. So there you go, Ollie. Vincey's still doing his thing. Not sure what they're looking at there. There must be a dead bug or something.
Yeah, not really sure. Getting something off the table anyway.
Bit of gel or something out of Dayne's hair maybe, just falling on the table. Not too sure, but
that's actually a really good shot by Nick.
That was a
to
great.
Have been a bit higher up though. So a bit lower down on the table, but still not too bad.
He would have just liked to be dropping that yellow in, wouldn't he? Now he's just got to control that white a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's actually going to be, the white's going to
want to run. On Dayne Van Kempen has pulled out a massive pot. No idea where the white is. I think he was actually trying to pot the yellow and play a skill shot to get this red out of the bottom pocket, but Dayne's not the kind of guy that'll die wondering, that's for sure. So
that's it. I think he's just giving this a whirl now. He's decided I've had enough of the tactical game.
Yep.
Just gonna give it my all.
And here goes Strucker again. He's blasting them in.
Okay.
Bit of an interesting choice of shot there from Dayne, but obviously trying to slow this match up a little bit. I think he could have left it open for Nathan here too.
Yeah, I doubt Nathan would be going for the plant here. I think he will probably just be trying to, if he can knock the red and extract the black. That's exactly what I was going to say. There's a really good effort, and obviously Dayne doesn't really have much here, so even if he obviously missed the black there, he's still looking alright.
Bit of work here from Dayne. See what he comes up with.
Yeah, if you're Dayne right now, I think you just got to try and, you know, cluster him up a little bit.
It's actually good to see from Nathan controlling this frame and not letting Dayne have his way.
Yeah, that's it. I think he needed to slow Dayne down somehow, and you know, I think he didn't really have too much choice in this frame. From the get-go, it had been pretty clustered. You know, a lot of balls on the rails, so it was always going to be a long tactical battle.
I think it really goes to prove how crucial in Blackball the first visit of the match is. You want to take full advantage of your first visit when you can.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, Nathan, you know, he obviously had the first shot, and he's always kind of been in control of this frame.
Yep.
But you know, Dayne's done well to stay in it, and you know, it's still anyone's game at this stage.
I think Nathan just didn't want to take that on. I don't think he could quite control where that white ball was going to go with the yellows there if he played the cannon. So
I think Dayne's saviour at the moment is that black is on the rail.
Yep.
I mean, if it was out in the open, this game would be over already, but Nathan's just not confident enough to go for it as of yet, because I mean, I don't think he really wants to take on a rail shot at 4-1 down.
yeah.
So
And I can't blame him on these tables either, to be honest with you.
I mean, yeah, actually, he'd probably be going for the double if anything, but
Yep.
alright.
It's not an overly bad shot from Dayne there. He's
Yeah,
Because until that black's off the rail, it's just going to keep punching around.
that's it. I think Nathan's just going to have to get... I was going to say, I think he needs to get that red over near the black,
Yep.
and then he can manoeuvre the black from there.
Here we go. Nick's cue on the black. And Nick is now on the scoreboard.
So Nick's got his first frame.
And the WA boys roar in the background there. It's good to hear them supporting their players here.
That's it.
Get a bit of life in the room. I'm not sure if I'm Dayne what I'm playing here. That's not a bad shot from Dayne to manage to get the white at the top of the table out of that. It's probably the best he could have hoped for, really.
Yeah, not bad at all.
And I'm pretty sure Jeremy's down the back racking again. I think Vince Lee just picked up another frame.
That's actually a really good shot by Nathan. He's actually snookered him from the ball up the top. So he's going to have to hit one of these balls. I think he's just going to try and full on smother him here.
Do you try and put your yellow hard up on that red so you can use a skill shot to pot them both?
Yeah, I think that's what he's going to be going for. It's not too bad. Gee, if I were Nathan now, I don't know. I think, but to be honest, with Blackball, I don't really know the tactical side of it. But yeah, I was going to say just knock that red onto the black and try and open it up a bit.
Well, see, I think we could nearly have a stalemate situation here. If the white ball doesn't fit under the yellow there and Nathan gets rid of his other red off the table.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I'm yet to actually see a stalemate.
I've actually had two of them this weekend.
Really?
I've had
Okay,
two stalemates this weekend.
You know a bit more than them about me.
I actually had my first short rack break. And I tell you what, when there's no front ball on the pack, it is a different break.
Short rack break.
Yeah, like
that?
because it's a stalemate, they take the bottom line and the front ball off the rack, and you need to break short rack.
No, I didn't even know. Oh, gee. Vince Lee is 4-1 up against Jeremy Maguire. That's actually a huge effort. Jeremy Maguire is a very good player. Okay, Mark and Matt Gilmore are both still 2-all.
Still 2-all.
I was actually thinking Dayne should just tap his one on the left
and get a snooker
here,
out of
get
it.
a snooker.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's not thinking that way. Because really, like, you want Nathan to be potting his ball down in the pocket.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, that's
it
good.
bad on the
Yeah, that actually...
actually landed well. So, yeah, I just don't think Dayne should have let him be able to knock that red out. Oh, wow. That's actually really, really unlucky. So now, gee, he really is in a world of hurt now. There's not much getting out of this.
That's pretty harsh. I don't even think he's lined that up. He's just hit it to try and get it near the pocket.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Let's just come off the red and go straight in.
Now he's got a bit of work to do here. It's,
I'm just wondering if he's actually looking to try and bust them all out. Because really, like, what else can he do? If you just keep tapping up, you're just going to obviously have to keep tapping those balls. And eventually,
well, I'm pretty sure if he just runs into this one and leaves Nathan on the other red, Nathan pots it.
Oh, wow.
And it went in too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He has gotten very unlucky here. But, okay, so Nathan's got a couple of options. I'm going to assume he's just going to, flick the black and leave himself on it. He's looking at something completely different. He knows a bit more about Blackball than I do. He's actually... sorry. He's actually... he's from Ireland and he's played his whole life. He actually didn't even know what two-shot was until he came to Australia, so he knows the tactics behind Blackball.
It's a good shot.
Backs himself down the rail.
Yeah, obviously he backs himself down the rails.
Now we can just drop this red in and he's fat on the black, so there we go.
This is the exact shot I missed to get knocked out of the singles at 4-all. His rails down the bottom are very tight, but there you go, you got it.
And he's dropped it in.
Very good shot. It's harder than it looked, that one. And WA crowd goes nuts.
I think Dayne might be looking back on that one thinking, what the hell did I just do then?
Oh, it was really, really unlucky there. Like, you know, to first of all sink his ball in the bottom right pocket, and then to sink the white after busting them all out.
See, nearly in that situation, I'd nearly happily take the stalemate and re-rack and go again, especially when his red was so deep in that pocket. Like,
yeah, I don't actually think it would have been a stalemate. Because
but if Nathan was to pot that other red,
yeah, but Nathan was never going to sink his balls, so eventually Dayne would have just kept having to hit those balls.
Yeah, it's not a stalemate, like, because you force him to foul, even though it's not you're not fouling, but the end result would be a foul. It's still legal.
He would have eventually put Nathan's ball in the pocket there, so I think he had to just belt him out.
There we go, another big break.
That's a really good break by Dayne.
By the sounds of it, Cotty's come up with a miss over there and let Matty Gilmore to the table. The WA boys getting behind their man, which is good to hear. Here we go, we got Nick trying to dolly a red down the rail. Oh, good shot there by Nick.
He's still got some clusters, so he's definitely going to be looking at getting another snooker in here. No,
or is he? No, he's not. He's gone the aggressive route.
I was actually going to say, just roll that in.
They must hear us and just do the opposite of what we say, I reckon, Luke, because I don't think we've been right yet.
I was going to say, just roll it in and, tap that one on the right-hand rail and get the white behind those two reds there. But he's obviously...
Are you cutting this one to the centre here, Luke, and then maybe just dollying the one down the rail, leave the white behind the black and not giving Travis a shot?
Oh, from the looks of what he's done so far, I think he's probably going to belt that one in the centre and try and break.
Come on, full. Open. Nice.
All right.
Now what is?
Okay, so maybe try and get the white behind the black there.
Yeah.
It's just not good.
Struggling to see what he was actually trying to do there, to be honest.
I think he was trying to
get the white, maybe.
Actually hit the red. Get the white to actually hit that red on the rail there.
And stun
and then
in.
the white would have landed behind the black, but he obviously he didn't get enough screw back on it, and it's just come straight out.
So here we go, Dayne at the table on the hill. He's got the ball on the bottom rail, which isn't the easiest to pot, but
Oh shit, look at this shot, bunch of guys. We
Are
all
you
have to watch this.
one on one leg. Oh my goodness.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
I think he lost his
He lost his hat and everything with that one, and he still kept it together. Oh. I tell you what, guys, if you could have seen what we just seen. Oh. And he has just potted the black for the win.
Yeah,
Travis
well done.
Martin, great game, mate. Great game.
Who are the commentators? Oh yes, this is Luke Anglesei
And
Myles
Jamie Myles from
Jamie Myles
Queensland.
Queensland. Who is higher, a busker? That's the real question.
Oh, what a
Oh,
shot.
gee, that's a good shot by Dayne. It's
Dayne v DVK's on the hill here. 2 roll-ins.
and just quickly while we've all got you, just got to thank our sponsors: Zach's Custom Cues, All Star Pool Tables, Aramuth, Mitchell Billiards, Strachan, and yeah.
Pool stat.
That's it
And
for the live stream.
special thanks to Bar 8 this week. They've been great with their service. And special thanks to Kenny for bringing you all the action, guys.
Thanks very much, guys.
Yep. Thanks, guys. And I think, what's our next match, Kenny? Are we open teams at 5, guys?
Oh,
We'll
no,
be back for.
I think 4 o'clock is the open teams. So I don't know. I just got told 4 o'clock.
yeah,
so
well-
that's 4 o'clock.
Yeah, no, we were told.
Melbourne time.
We have a bit of a discrepancy. We were told 5 o'clock our match this half, so. Thanks, guys.
That's close to table, yeah. No, you couldn't have went yellow after that.